Good morning to you. Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And speaking of family and friends, my sister Swiss Cheese is here in LA. She's in town, so I'm going to go see her as soon as I'm done with my stream, and I'm all excited. Let me show you what my Swiss Cheese. Let me show you something here. I looked this up. This is my sister Swiss Cheese, and look at the poster in the background. This is right around December, probably a little December of 1987. This was my old bedroom. You can see all the Star Wars wallpaper still. But yeah, this was from the Music for the Masses tour. And my baby sister and I went to go see Depeche Mode at the Forum. It was December 5th, I believe, was the night we went to see Depeche Mode. They played the 4th and the 5th in 1987 at the Great Western Forum. Now it's the Kia Forum. So that's my Swiss Cheese. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit from that concert tour, the Music for the Masses. That's going to inspired me to go ahead and work on a little bit. So we can, let's start with the end of the show, I guess. Ooh, and I didn't bring in the piano roll here. Let me bring this in. My apologies. Usually I do this in the background, but I was looking up that photo. Wanted to show you what my Swiss cheese looks like. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? She's the one who inspired this channel, by the way. And I'll show you the song that she asked me to teach her how to play, because she plays too. But she can read, like she actually like took the time to like really get down on reading music more than I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at, this is Never Let Me Down Again from the 1987 album, Music for the Masses. And like I said, those of you, let's take one more peek at my sister's picture. Look at that poster. I wish I still had it. It got damaged with some water damage. Oh, DJ Protocol found one, and he's got one. Anyway, okay, so that was us back in the 80s. Okay, now let me go to Never Let Me Down Again. Boom. Here we go. Got my chords up here, even though I know them by heart. But let's go ahead and take a look at Never Let Me Down Again. We're in the key of D minor. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Down to G, okay? Hello, Mr. Timothy Hills. Good morning. How are you? Right? I'm doing the verse first here. I hope he never lets me down again. Right? He knows where he's taking me. Up to an A now. Taking me. Okay, it's an A. I'm just inverting it, right? But I'm going here. So he knows where he's taking me where I wanna be. It's a G minor now. So, and then back to the top. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Okay, that's how you do it. That is the verse of the song. Here we go. Right? So a D minor, C, and then a G. Sorry about that A there. I messed that up. That's that little lick that Martin's playing, right? I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Now, on the left hand, you're just going to play kind of a little bit of like, I follow the beat. I go. Right? And I hope he never lets me down again. Funky. Right? So that's how I play it. And I just kind of accent it with chords in the right hand. So it's, I'm taking a ride with my best friend. And I hope he never lets me down again. He knows where he's taking me where I wanna be. Right? I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Oops. Then we go to the chorus. verse, right? So let me show you that little turnaround there. It's okay. So again, it's D minor to C. Then you jump up an octave to the G. Okay, so you stay in the C, go. Right, like that. Okay, so that's that little turnaround part. So after you get the verse, I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Sorry, he knows where he's taking me where I wanna be. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Right here. Sorry, there it is right there, okay? So that gets you back up to the top. So it's D minor to C, stay in C, then to G, okay? Watching the world pass us by. Oops. Ah! Let me do it again. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. There it is, the F. Right, so it's a C minor. Right, but I'm not playing this note, I'm playing here. To a B flat. What a nice change, right? Then I kind of rock back and forth on the B flat. Like that. To the G minor, okay? So it's like that. The chord, see how I'm rocking like that, okay? So and that's how you play the chorus. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. Right? So let me show you the intro now. Okay, we kind of worked the song backwards. We started with the, I believe with the verse. So, but now we're going to go ahead and look at the intro of the song, which is here. You're going to go from D's, C, F, D flat, or I mean E flat. Okay, so D, C, F, E flat, and then the right hand. Right? Okay, like that, right? So once again, sorry. Okay. Right, like that, okay? And remember, there's full tutorials on my channel for free. So in case you don't catch it here, okay? And then you just put the two hands together. It's now let's go to our outro of the song. This is the part, my favorite part of the concert. My sister and I went to see Depeche Mode together in 87 at the Forum. It was in December, I think December 5th of 1987. And we saw him at the Forum, and then we saw him again at the Rose Bowl, my sister and I. But she went with her friends, and I went with my friends, and so but she was there too. So we the main part everybody knows is Never Let Me Down Again is the outro, where everyone's doing the hands. You know, at the concerts, for those of you who have been fortunate enough to see Depeche Mode live, it's quite an experience to see all those people doing their hands all together. So that's the part that we're going to learn next. That's the outro, and then we're done with the song. Okay, so it's kind of similar to our... Right, but it's not that. It goes to the A and then to the G minor. Okay, so you'll see what I mean. It goes D minor to C to A, G. Okay, nice and easy. I'll do it again. So this part's the same. To A. Okay, let me do that again. That was really sloppy, sorry. How you play the outro of the song. Basically, nice and easy. Let's do it again. Right, one more time. That is how you end the song, and then it just goes through the chords. And that's your outro, and that's how you end the song. Right, big explosion. Thank you, everyone. Good night. We'll see you next time. Right? Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. That is the end of the concert. Now let's go to the beginning of the concert. Let's take a look. Let me just change to the key of D. Okay, let's put this in D. I think it's in D. We're just going to put it in D for now. Okay, so now let's take a look very quickly, because I did do this song the other day, but I always practice it every day. So now let's take a look at the first song of the concert. Let's take a look at Pimp. I got to get the singing part next, though. Oh, he, 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 oh, my God. I always like screw myself up when I sing it. So that's why I try to get up to that part, and then I need to practice the singing it part. But pretty darn close, right? Pretty darn close to Pimp. Okay, so then the concert goes on. Everyone's going nuts. I'm going to change it to the key. Oh, gosh, I forgot what key. Let's just put it in C for now. And we're going to go to Behind the Wheel. Right? So Pimp ends, everybody's screaming, 60,000 people at the Rose Bowl, and it's... Driving anywhere, do what you want. I don't care. Tonight, I'm in the hands of fate. I hand myself over on a plate. Oh, little girl, times when I feel I'd rather not breathe. The one behind the wheel, come pull my string, watch me move. I'd do anything, please. B minor, D minor, G minor, to B flat. Practice that first, okay? Get your chords and that bass line. Isn't that neat? Just one over, okay? So it's easy. So once you get the chords down, right? Do this inversion of B minor to D minor in root position, meaning that the D is at the bottom there. G minor is an inversion here. It's You're in second inversion. Here's root position, first inversion, second, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going like this to make it easy on myself. B minor. I'm inverting it. D minor in root. Then I'm holding the D and walking up to a G minor. And then I just move one note over for the B flat, okay? So that makes the chord. So when you're singing the verse, you're going to do that. You're going to, my little girl, driving anywhere, do what you want, I don't care tonight, right? So you get that down, okay? Then in the left hand, it's just B, D, G to B flat. You're just following the chords, okay? Now, the tricky part is learning these little licks, though. So once you get that bass line down, right? Now you got to put these little licks. So here's one of the melodies you need to learn is, okay? Here it is on the A. Okay. First one. That's on the B minor, okay? Then D minor. So. That's the G minor. Then just repeat the same notes again, but move up to the B flat. Okay, so. Once again. Where's that? So let me see what's that. Here it is. Okay, so. Okay, start with the B again. So okay, then all right, and that's it. Okay, and then that's it behind the wheel. Basically, that's everything you need to know. And that is behind the wheel. Okay, I'm reminiscing because my sister's in town, my sister Swiss Cheese. For those of you who are old school of the channel, you guys know that Behind the Wheel is like the first tutorial I ever uploaded. And the reason why is because my sister wanted me to teach her a song. And back then, I didn't know what to do. So I videotaped the song, but it wasn't Behind the Wheel. It was actually Living in Video by Transx. So I'm going to try to play a little bit of that. I haven't played it in years. So this was the song my sister wanted me to show her how to play. So I made a video for her. And I think I sent it to her. And to this day, I cannot find that video. Let's try this one. Okay, so this is like 12 years ago. My sister Swiss Cheese asked me to show her how to play this song. So let me show her. Let me show you how to play it first. Ah! Right? I learned to play this so long ago. I must have been in high school, like in the 80s, and I've been busting it out ever since. And it's definitely one I have not played in a while, but I love this. Okay, so let me walk you through it. This is Living on Video by TransX. Let me make sure. So this is the song my sister wanted me to teach her, and I made a video of it. I sent it to her, and then after that, I did Behind the Wheel, and I posted that to YouTube. For some reason, the Living on Video is gone, but my very second and very first piano tutorial on this channel was Behind the Wheel after that. So this is like over 12 years ago, I think, maybe 13 years ago. Anyway, okay, so the channel's been around a while, but I just haven't been very active all the time. So I just, life takes over. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Living on Video by TransX. I'm just grabbing the key signature. Living on Video, TransX. Key signature. Living on Video. Let me do this again. Sorry, guys. Living on Video key signature. Let's see, what does it say? Key of C major mode. Okay, perfect. We'll keep it in C. Okay, so let me go ahead and walk you through this. Start with G octaves, okay? Everything is octaves, so the bass line is like the key to this song. Once you learn the bass line, then you just have two little melodies to learn. D, walk up to E flat and then to F. Okay, so it's 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and see it? Okay, that's the count. Okay, so it's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, and then it starts again. 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and like that. Okay, so 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and. Something like that. I counted it wrong, but 1, and 2, and 1. Wait, how was I doing it? 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Right? Once you get that down, then you got the right hand. Okay? Okay. Sorry. That's how I memorized it, was in pieces. It was, that's 1. That's 2. Then. Okay, and there's like 4 parts to that, okay? So here's part 1. Part 2. Part 3. And then part 4. Okay, that's how I remember the guy who taught me how to play that. I can't remember his name to save my life now, but he was George. He lived across the street from my cousin Yvette. He showed me this like in high school. Okay, so you got that one. Now, the other one, you got to jump up an octave and it's... Okay, so the F. Okay. Oops, sorry, gosh, I slipped right off that F. Like that, okay? Now, obviously, the tricky part is putting the hands together. I get it. It took me a while, but if you do it real slow, it's actually not as hard as it seems, believe it or not. Okay? That's the trickiest part. So you just stay in the F, you see it? So it's they're in unison, so it's not that hard actually. It's see how they're together? Like that, okay? So let me do it again. It's hard to do it slow. So here we go. Then do it again. Oh my goodness, get your fingering right there, buddy. Okay, now I don't think I have a tutorial on this. I may have one on my TikTok, Living on Video. So take a look. Anyway, I break down the song, I show you, and then the best of my ability, try to walk you through how to play the hands together. Anyway, okay, we are about halfway through, and I do need to get going relatively soon. So let's keep moving forward. I just wanted to show you, that was the, my sister's the one who inspired this channel to start teaching these songs to people. Like, I used to show people all the time, and she's like, you know, so when I recorded that video for her, I was like, well, why don't I just post it? You know, so I posted the second one, which was Behind the Wheel, and that's the one we just did. Okay, so since my sister's in town, I was doing a little tribute to her. She and I went to go see Depeche Mode live for the Music for the Masses tour back in '87, December of '87. And, you know, we just had some songs that were some of our favorites. And on that set list for the night, they did, let's see, what did they do that night? Let me read it real quick. They did Pimp, which we did, Behind the Wheel, Strange Love, Sacred, Something to Do, Blasphemous Rumors, Stripped, Pipeline, interesting, It Doesn't Matter, Black Celebration, Shake the Disease, Nothing, Just Can't Get Enough, People Are People, Question of Time, Never Let Me Down Again, Question of Lust, Master and Servant, and Everything Counts. So let's go ahead and take a look. We did Never Let Me Down Again. We've done Behind the Wheel and Pimp. I kind of walked through Pimp really quickly. But let's go ahead, because I did it the other day. I did a walkthrough. Let's take a look at, what's another one from this song? We did Shake the Disease the other day. So let's take a look at Question of Time here. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Question of Time. All right, here we go. We should be in the key of G, I believe. Go to G. Question of Time. Let's take a look at it. right? I got to get to you first before they do. Just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. All right, let's take a look at it now. Here's our intro. So your left hand going from G down to F. Okay, but we're doing little jump ups. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 right. So what I do to put the hands together on this, and I'll show you the right hand in a minute, is I just kind of count them without the jump up at first. That's how when I learned how to play this. I just made sure I went from the change. I got that down first, right? Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I had those changes. Then I started incorporating the, right? Then, so I like to like give myself a break sometimes with my brain. So I ease myself into some things. And that one was tricky to learn. But let me go ahead and show you the right hand. It's. Okay. So. Okay, you see that? Let's do it again one more time. Okay, and that's how you do it. Then you get the hands together. Right? Okay, now you go to your verse. The verse is kind of simple. And they're kind of in unison. When you go to the jump, it's kind of in unison. So that's kind of nice. It gives you a little break there. Right? So. Right now, the tricky part is to sing it. I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. Okay, you're doing a G octave there. Right? So it's, you're going to C in the left hand. Okay. Right? I got to get to you first, right? Before they do. It's just a question of time. Lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. And this one I don't jump up. I go right? So then down to the A flat here. Okay, you're gonna go A flat to E flat. Okay, so let's see, where's the lyric at? It's before they do, it's just a question of time for they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time, right? Right, so that's how I do it. So let's go ahead and take verse 1 from the top. You got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right now, let's go to the chorus and then we will be done. Here we go. So it's just a question of time. C minor. And it's running out for you. A flat. Back to C minor. It won't be long until you'll do G minor. Exactly what they want you to. Right? On a B flat, you build it up. Okay, so let's go to C minor. Now you're going to kind of build it like this. Okay, that's your right hand. So you're going to build it nice and slow. It's just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Right? Then you get to this part. So this part's tricky. Right, so that is your third verse there, and it's tricky. You're starting with a G, down to the F. Right, sometimes I don't blame them wanting you. Sorry, so it's kind of a grace note here. Kind of playing this one a little bit before the D. Right? Like that, okay? So you go to the C here. Back to the C. Back to the A flat. Like that. Okay, a B flat in the right hand, E flat's on the left. Okay? So. Till I looked at you and till I looked at you. and then I condemn them. I know my kind, what goes on in their minds. It's just a question of time. Right, like that. And that is basically it. Once you learn that little third verse. Right, like that. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and move forward. That was, let's see, we did Never Let Me Down Again. We did Question of Time. Strange Love. Let's do a little Strange Love. I was going to do some, let's see, maybe I'll just play it, what I know. This is little 15. Little 15, you help her forget the world outside. You're not part of it yet. And if you could drive her away to a happier place, to a happier day that exists in your mind and in your smile. Oh my gosh, I need to practice it. Anyway, let's do this. Little 15. Oh, I forgot how to do it now. There it is. Then it goes. Then it changes down a step. Half step down. Little 15, right? Okay, so that was just a sneak peek at that. I am still working on that one in the background, but let's go ahead and finish it off with a little Strange Love. We'll finish the show here with Strange Love. This is also from that Music for the Masses era. This just reminds me of my sister because we went to see these concerts together. She was at the Rose Bowl as well. Oh, what a great time. I mean, the 80s, that has to be the best era ever. And I'm going to go see my Swiss cheese right now. We're going to go visit her. She's over at my aunt's house. She just flew in. So, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here at Strange Love. We're going to set it to the key of... I want to say it's in A minor. No, maybe it's in G. Let me see. Strange Love, Strange Love. Strange Love is in the key of E minor. Yeah, so set it to G. And let's take a look at Strange Love. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one part. It goes like this. The chorus. Let's start with the chorus. Let's put it back to the piano now. Let's go to piano. Now we'll go to concert piano. So. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. This is the part that trips people up sometimes. It's strange love. First you go to the B. Then you go to the A. Then you go to the C. Okay, same first three notes. Just go B, A, and C, okay? Okay, in between those, you're going strange love. Then you're going to an A minor with a C in the bass. Strange highs and strange lows. So you're going down here to an A minor. Sorry. You're just inverting it, okay? With a C in the bass to the D. Okay, so strange, first to the B. Strange highs and strange lows. Strange to the A. That's how my love goes. Strange to the C. Will you give it to me? Right? Like that, okay? So let's go ahead and back that up. Let's do it again. It's strange love. Strange highs and strange lows. Strange love. That's how my love goes. Strange, strange love. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? A minor. I will give to you again and again. And will you return it? Walk you through that part. Here's our intro now. Okay, so I think these are your chords here. Strange love, strange eyes and okay, I'm sorry. It's like this. It goes. Once again, E minor. Okay, like that, okay? So right, like that. That is your little intro to the song. Then you go to verse 1. Okay, here's what you're going to be playing. So starting on the B there. Notes stay the same. To A here. Okay, back to the E. To C. I'm getting that a little bit wrong there. Let me My elbow's getting stuck here. Let's try it. I gotta loosen up here. There'll be times when my crimes will seem almost unforgivable. I give in to sin because you have to make this life livable. But when you think I've had enough, sea of love, I'll take more than another river. Yes, and I'll make it all worthwhile. Okay, I'll make it all D major worth A minor, B minor, C to D, and then your strange love. Strange highs and strange lows, strange love. That's how my love goes. Strange love. take the pain. A minor. I will give to you G again and again. And will you return it? Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up there. I'm going to take off to go see my sister. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know this was a little bit of a rushed one, but I just wanted to walk you through some songs, and I was just reminiscing about when my sister and I went to go see Depeche Mode, and I always think of that. And I love that picture. So let's take a look at it one more time. Where'd it go? Here it is. Look at that. Let's take a look at it here. My little sis. The inspiration for this channel, my little sister Swiss cheese. You can see that right there. Man, that's old school picture. I wish I still had that poster. I'm going to have to find one day, but I know they're really expensive. But, you know, God willing, maybe I can find one before I croak one day. Okay, anyways, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Let's go ahead and tune out. We'll be back again. Let's see. Well, tomorrow is kind of a big day. We have a family thing, a surgery. That's why everybody's flying out and stuff. So I'll be at the hospital all day tomorrow. So probably won't be here tomorrow, but the day after, if all goes well, then I will check in with you guys the day after tomorrow. So have a blessed day, a happy day, and we will see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Timothy Hills, for jumping in the chat. And we will see you guys not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Have a blessed and happy day. Bye, everyone.